Suited up, baby, tell me what's the occasion. Known to pull up like thick women in denims. Picture me, you fine wine and vacations. To keep it G, I don't have no time for riddles. So I cut to the chase and ask, is you here to stay? Don't take this kindness for weakness, trust me, I know the game and play it well. Heard you over the phone like, girl, this nigga real. Where I find him, you rockin' with the best, and I keep that as a reminder. Stuck in the cold world like that nigga from Carolina. I bet you thought you never find love. Messing with scrubs had you blind. I come get this peace of mind. Oh, I mean some peace of mind. We watch the sunshine on the beach with just robes. You should really get used to all that sand in your toes. Or people saying, oh, you with that nigga Muddy Mo. Straight up, straight up. I'm in this point of my life where my dreams getting so vivid to the point it's kinda hard to believe myself they so close. I can feel it.
Welcome to Kicking Game Podcast. This your man Rue.
This your man Will.
Let's get it. All right. So today we are going to be talking about what this video that happened on Iyanla Vanzant.
I don't even know her name.
It's on her show. So basically, this man spent close to 30 years being away from his daughter, having an estranged relationship with his daughter. 25 years.
Yeah.
Because the mother lied and said that he had raped his daughters. And now it's something, man. Anyway, we're finna get right to the video.
This video made me mad.
Yeah.
It really made me mad, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Man, it made me mad. Women.
Today we're going to clean up the infection. We're going to tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it?
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it? Mm-hmm. And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They was told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm gonna make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So, Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie, and you told it.
You know that Bruno Mars song? This nothing paying a rent. First thing that popped up in my head.
I never heard that song.
The one that just came out.
I'm sorry.
This, nothing.
I'm sorry. I never heard it, bro.
Smoking out the window.
Nah, it don't ring a bell.
It come on the radio all the time.
I don't listen to the radio.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. You was very reactive to that. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
I gotta take my glasses off of that, bro. She lied. She took these children away from this man, right?
Yeah.
But not only that, she said the worst thing that you could ever say about a man in life. She said that he raped his children.
Mm-hmm.
And lied about it. And then when they call you out on your bullshit and say the lie detector test say that you was lying, she say, well, if you knew it wasn't true, why didn't you fight harder for him? Didn't take no type of accountability for the devil in this. That shit was, man, that shit was demonic. Mm-hmm. That was more than fucked up. That shit was demonic for real, bro. Yeah. Man, bro, I don't know if I could have just sat there in that chair. Because, bro, like, they'd have had to cut the camera, bro, because I'd have flipped it. Like, you really had the audacity to say this damn vile, egregious, vomitrocious ass fucking response to me, and you done took my kids away like that? Man, I'd have lost my shit, bro. I'd have lost my cool, dog. I would have lost it, bro. Because I can't picture somebody taking my kids away for a lie. Mm-hmm. You got to think about his life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you said, he can't get probably jobs.
He can't get jobs. You got to think about jobs. You got to think about his image when he going around, and not only his image with other people, his image with his kids. Man. His kids growing up thinking that they daddy touched them because that's what they mama told them in her own vindictive, like you say, devilish ways. Like, man. Ain't no other way you can really put that. Like, it's hard enough. It's hard enough, man, having to deal with a woman that you're no longer maybe interested in. Maybe you cheated on her. Maybe something happened. Yeah. Right. That y'all had to go y'all separate ways. Yeah. But having a vindictive woman, like what they say, ain't no scoring like a woman's.
Like a woman scoring.
Yeah. So hers was off the charts. Hers was over 3,000 for sure. Man. Because to say that this man touched his kids, and for 25 years he had to live with that stigma. 25 years. You took this man a whole young adult life.
And what's he say?
You should have fought harder. Bruh.
I've been fighting for your life.
You should have fought harder.
Man.
He's just right over the table.
You might have been fighting for your life after that, bro. That's just nothing to play with.
It ain't.
It's nothing to play with, man.
But shout out to your vocabulary, because you said something about vomitrocious. I was like, oh, snaps.
She brought it out of me.
She did it.
She brought it out of me, man. I'm telling you, that was just so foul, bro. Like, and it ain't always to the extent of what she did, saying that that he raped the children, but women play with them kids so much, bro. Man. And all of y'all ain't doing it, but the ones that's playing games, keeping the man away from them, telling the kid that the daddy ain't trying to see him and he ain't shit, and you know you lying about it, and he really trying to. Yeah. Stop, man. Stop.
You run and say he ain't been doing nothing, he ain't doing nothing. That's why, fellas, keep the receipts. Keep your receipts, man. That's the best you can do, especially in with the whole court system and stuff like that. Keep the receipts.
It's in their favor too.
Make sure that you keep your composure. Yeah. Make sure you keep your composure. That's because her getting out of pocket is different than you getting out of pocket. Because you're a black male. That's who we speaking to, black males. Mm-hmm. So if you're a black male, you're already a target. And a lot of people are looking for a reason to either lock you up, gun you down, because you make more money for them in prison.
For sure. They getting paid off your ass to come get locked up.
Yeah, so
they waiting on you to act erratic. They waiting on you to get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Do some foolish ass shit. That's what they waiting on. They purposely provoke you. Wait for you to get irate and mad and shit and do all that crazy shit. Don't fall for it though, man. Even if you're dealing with a demon like that. Yeah. For real. Cause that was she. Man. And
bro, she was so cold.
We ain't play the rest of the video, but they asked her, you know what I'm saying? What do you got to say? She said, I'm sorry. Like, that shit was so fucking dry, bro. Like, she ain't even feel no remorse for the shit.
Bro, that's how glad I got all these aunties and sisters.
She ain't feel no remorse for the shit.
Because if it wasn't going to be me.
and even if they beat her ass up, it can't never replace
it. Ain't
going to replace 25 years. You don't know, you ain't got no kids. You got them, but you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They went in the crib with you and you getting them Cheerios and Frosted Flakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you taking them from school and shit.
And then they couldn't fully they couldn't fully entrust themselves to you because their mama telling them that they got molested at a time they wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
So they really can't fully say like, my dad didn't do this.
That messed them up too, because a girl gonna want her father, and to grow up thinking that he sexually mistreated me, that mess with your brain forever. And to after all these years realize, mama, you were lying. It's like, how you even go about your life after that? You probably ain't gonna trust the next dude they come in your life. You gonna have trust issues. You gonna have attachment issues because your whole life been a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. But that brings us to the next question. Should ass be in jail?
Oh, lock her up.
For real?
Like yeah.
So
at least probation.
At least
for
probation.
25 years. So as long as he been.
So she need to be locked up for 25 years?
I say, if I'm being fair, she should. I ain't gonna say locked up for 25 years, but at least be on probation for 25 years, or some to that extent. Be on probation for a long time, because you took this man's life.
Right.
You took this man's life. If he ever went to prison with that rap on his name, he could have died.
Yeah.
He could die just walking around.
The rest of the family could have tried to come get at him.
With a sex offender title.
Man, you don't want that
Oh
shit, bro.
man, no.
Like I said, that's the worst thing you could have on your name is fucking with kids.
That's worse than snitch.
Man, that's
like that's like.
For real.
Yeah,
bro.
So
I think she at least
she gotta go to jail. Yeah. Well,
at least she did 2 years.
I would say at least 2 years in, but probation. She gotta be on probation. Like if they were to trial her now for defamation of character, she should be on probation for a decent amount of time.
Bro, I think she needs to be behind bars. 2 years minimum, bro.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Because
that's what I'm saying. Either in prison or on probation for a lengthy amount of time. Like if they can't put her in prison for that,
you know why? Because for 25 years being the case, man, I really consider that attempted murder. Because you killed his life. This man could have committed suicide. A lot of people would have got suicidal after that when they said you can't see your children.
He was strong.
You can't see your children, and you walking around, they calling you a rapist. You could have tried to end your life. You could have really potentially made this man go to suicide. I feel like that's attempted murder, man. And not only that, you fucked up the kid's entire life.
Yeah.
You gotta do some jail time for that, because no, it wasn't a physical thing, but emotional hurt worse than physical.
Yeah.
Feelings and emotions hurt worse than physical. You could punch me in my face all day, I could heal from that, but if you take my kids away, I'll never be the same. So I don't know. I say 2 years, man. You gotta do
2 years minimum. 2 years into where? To the what? Because I agree that she needs to be in jail, but I'm saying like in a scenario where they say we can't put her in jail for something that happened that long ago.
Right.
I would say make her life harder somehow, and that's when the probation comes.
You should
in.
give him some type of payments or something, or like
ideally,
not child support. Maybe
find her, make her go to jail. Well, going to jail would be the first choice, and I agree with you right there. At minimum 2 years.
Yeah.
But if that can't happen, put on. Thanks for watching Kick It Game Podcast. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you got any topics you want to talk about, put them in the comments below. We'll put you on game.